Oh, the energy, the tension, the excitement, the electricity. Let's get ready. Buckle up, everybody. It should be a fun one tonight on the ice for EA Sports. And we are about set to drop the puck tonight. And there's the puck drop. Enough talk. It's time to find out what this is all about. Here's a short pass to Levin. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Vancouver's got a hold of it against the wall. Tip shot. Great save on the goaltender on that one with the stick.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
And a great save. Handles the pass at center. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. The Canucks will play it from the defensive zone. Vancouver's got the puck along the wall. And there's a glove save on the play. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. Atlanta's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Quick pass to Gretton. They got some momentum here. Scores! What a shot!
James, when you enter the offensive zone and you have numbers and you have speed, you keep your opponent guessing. They have to communicate extremely well if they want to stop you, and in this case, they couldn't.
The Flames land the game's first goal here in the first half of the opening frame.
Well, yeah, and I really like their game, James. It's not just about getting on the board first, but I like the way they've established a forecheck and they've held possession. I think they've done a real good job. They've had a consistent effort. Now they got to find a way to finish the back half of this period the same way.
Takes a shot. Oh, and he just had enough of that to keep it out. Off his stick. There's another consecutive save.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Vancouver's got the puck against the half wall. Huge steal in his own end. Slides it across to Gretton. Vancouver's got a hold of it along the wall. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. With possession along the wall. Quick shot! And that's blocked in traffic. Vancouver's got possession of the puck. Oh, a clutch save!
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. But to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Takes it to the front, and he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. He's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Here for the face-off after a great shift there, Cheryl.
Yeah, in the offensive zone, they have all the momentum. We'd be surprised to see a little stall at the face-off here to give their goaltender a little extra breather because he has been under siege, and you can see it on his face. He needs some rest.
The Canucks continue to trail despite multiple scoring opportunities here in the late stages of this first period. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And the The Canucks gain possession. Here's a chance. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what they do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. As a defensive defender, I absolutely love this play, and the fact that there's going to be a ton of fist bumps. You can already see the recognition going back to the initial play in this game, and that's a poke check. I mean, those are the details that are the differences in the game.
Vancouver's jumped right back into this one by evening things up, and they have to have the momentum now, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, when you're in the last few minutes of a period and you get the equalizer, those next two shifts are really important, James, to dictate the pace and see if you can get another one, right? You can feel the energy right now. You can see it on the body language. You can see it on the bench. Now they got to get out there and they got to deliver on these next shifts.
Sends it in deep. Vancouver's got the puck. Feeds it over to Putria. That's it for period number one. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports.
Don't forget to enter tonight for our team signed poster, which will give you a...
Welcome back, Cheese Pounder. I'm Sabalski. You do you, and here comes period number two. You can tell we're in for a good one because almost every fan is in their seats here as we are still tied with the second getting underway. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Flames are going to need to find a way to stay connected and gain some speed through the neutral zone, James, because they're really not getting into the offensive zone with any speed at all. And guess what? That's why they're not getting any shots on net. They're lucky this game is still tied.
Avoids the poke check. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Atlanta's got the puck now. Grabs it in his own end. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Vancouver's got control of it now from their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. And that's deflected. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Can't connect on the shot. Passes it to Levin. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. From the opposite point. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Vancouver's in transition. Takes a shot. And the puck dies with the trapper save.
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot and you know that you got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Canucks ready to go on the attack. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. The Flames will play it from the corner. Forces the turnover. And that slides right out to center ice. Taken by Vetter. And he coughs it up with the pass. Oh, Walker forces it to keep it out. Denies him again.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Passes it over. The Flames have it now. Taken along the wall by Tannehill. The Flames look to start the transition game. Penalty looming. Richard's lugging the puck. Here's the chance to take advantage with the delayed penalty. They've got the extra attacker on the ice. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Canucks will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
That'll always be a call. If you extend your arms in cross-check, you're serving two.
Quick feed to Kearns. From the point, they take control of it. And that one's turned aside. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Slides it across. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. Passes ahead from the right side. Shot! Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick. Lemieux's almost ready to get back on the ice.
The Flames come up empty-handed on the power play. Both sides back to even strength.
I really like what this PK unit has done, and James, in my experience, I know what it's like to be out there in a tie game. You want to execute your role to the best of your ability. You know what it's like to go down by one, and it's really deflating when it happens on a PK. So finding how to do it, getting it done, just did it.
All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner.
Don't forget, if you're a member of our rookie team, you'll have the opportunity.
Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. It has been a fantastic matchup here, back and forth at both ends of the ice. Let's see what happens in the third. And that one stopped. Oh, we got a penalty coming up as oh, here we go.
I don't care how long you've been playing the game, James. You know right from tight that you're not shooting that puck after the whistle. That was calculated.
Right on that button, and this thing's over.
Oh, you got his bell wrong. He really connected on that one. The Canucks cheering on their player as he goes toe-to-toe in this fight. He's the winner in this one, and it's going to create a lot of adrenaline within this whole building.
And off the draw, they win possession. Vancouver's crossed the line and on the attack. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Puts it on net. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat.
Short-handed breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Oh, and that one pumps up short as he just gets enough of that one. They've really got him on their heels here now. Scores! Pop and bonus for a Sally.
What a shot. That's just adding insult to injury, isn't it, James? A top cheddar shot that just sends the water bottle a-sailing. Well, this is a tough pill to swallow if you're the power play unit, but if you're on the PK, you recognize and anticipate it extremely well. This is why we call it the power kill. Reading the opportunity and then burying it for a shorty.
The Canucks with a huge goal here in this third period. Now buckle up, and can they hang on?
Oh, I think it's more than hanging on, James. They've got to continue to attack, and they've got to manage the puck. I mean, yes, it's the third period. There's a lot of runway left here. It's only a one-goal game.
Big time stop there. The Flames take it across the line. Disappointing power play effort as they serve up a short-handed goal, but both teams down back to even strength.
Well, after you give up a shorty on a power play, the next shift is critically important. Finding a way to...
Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing, because listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here, and they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
The Canucks jump out to a quick start here in period number 3, doubling up their lead.
And there was a different sense of urgency, wasn't it? And they get on the scoreboard, so now a 2-goal lead, and that's quite a deficit for their opponent. You can see that they're just deflated right now.
Takes a shot. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
More than half the period left to play. Vancouver's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. They win the draw and go on the attack. Angles it over to O'Flaherty. Answered the call there. The Canucks gain control of the puck against the wall. Shuts him down. Carries it across the line. Shot. Oh, it almost fooled him, but he saves it.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Moves into the slot. Denies him.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Tannehill's going to serve a pair for interference.
When your opponent doesn't have the puck, you can't interfere with their forward progress too much. You can cheat a little bit, James, but that's over the top.
Atlanta's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
An opportunity to right the ship here on the power play after giving up that shorty earlier.
Sends it over to right. Vancouver's got it in their own zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Atlanta's got the puck along the wall. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Moves it quickly over to right. He carries the puck up along the wing. And he dodges the poke check there. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
The Canucks gain possession of the defensive zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, serves up waffles for dinner with that stop. Both teams are now back to even strength as the power play has expired. And he gets enough to keep it out.
James, I remember protecting a lead at the Olympic Winter Games and having to find a way to get that puck out, and how critical it was to have good habits, be strong on the puck, and play physical. This group did a great job.
Atlanta's looking to break out of their own end. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Good use of the body on the play. Moves the puck to Boudria. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Moves it to Lalone. Moves the puck along the half wall. Passes it in front. And it caroms off a twig in front of the net. Stones him with the blocker. Picard's caught up with the hook and the official saw it. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment. The lone stick work has resulted in a 2-minute penalty for hooking.
The entire group certainly looks agitated and frustrated tonight, and it's boiling over into their play. I mean, they're dancing to the penalty box right now, and their opponent's going to make them pay here, James. They've got to figure out a way to reset the temperature with this group and get in rhythm.
They've got the extra attacker out here for the faceoff.
Well, they'll be looking for a quick win and advance that puck right to the net.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Under a minute to go in the third. Fires to the empty net and into the wide open cage. It's an empty net goal.
And a sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing. As that empty net goal went in, everyone on the bench and on the ice knew that that put the game to bed.
Como's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Vancouver's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. And they'll dump it in. Atlanta's got a hold of the puck now. The Flames will play it in their own end. Intercepts it at center. Dumps the puck in. Atlanta's gained possession along the boards. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Passes the puck over to Wilcox. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got for it tonight. There he is from the slot. Scores! And look at that. It's another shorty.
Well, you know what? The PK unit is chomping at the bit, looking at another shorthanded opportunity here, just taking advantage of a struggling power play. You got to give some credit to the shooter here, James. A quick release shot makes it difficult for the goalie to get set to position, and when you're a little late, you can get a piece of it, but it still winds up in the back of the net.
The Canucks have had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they have capitalized, and look at the score as a result. And this one is all over as the final horn sounds. Sure, I like to try to preach to my kids, sharing is caring, but in this one, it was all about puck possession here. No sharing.
Well, sometimes there's a time to share, and sometimes there's the time to keep it to yourself and be selfish, and really felt that they were evasive. They held the puck well. When the time presented itself to attack the lane, they did it.
Well, and that brings a fun night of hockey to a conclusion, and we will say goodbye. She's Cheryl Pounder. My name is James Cebulski. Thanks for joining us from all of us here at EA Sports. Good night.